Good evening, everyone. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to tonight's edition of Inside Pitch. Tonight, it's the 1985 American League Wild Card Series. We are at Fenway Park. This is game number 2. The Seattle Mariners taking on the Boston Red Sox. The Mariners won the game yesterday and now have a 1-0 series lead, with the Mariners winning a big game yesterday, 5-4, a win tonight, and the Mariners move on to the division series to play the Yankees. If the Red Sox win tonight, we will have game 3 tomorrow morning. Bears Den 007 joins us here at Fenway Park, first through the turnstiles. A huge game tonight at Fenway. Red Sox fans do not want their season to end. Earlier this morning, the Astros had their similar situation against the Reds. They shut them out 7-0. Check that game out if you wish to. It was fun to play. And we have game 3 of the National League Wild Card Series tomorrow. Tonight, it's about the American League. Must win for Boston. Can they also force a game 3 tomorrow morning? Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox will be Bobby Ojeda. 9 wins, 11 losses, a 4.00 ERA. I gave him the nod for game number 2. Fans here in Beantown definitely want these Red Sox to pull it out. Mariners are 2-0 in the postseason after, of course, beating the Angels and then beating the Red Sox yesterday. How will this game go tonight? Will we also have a game 3 in the ALWCS? We will find out. Let's get to playing top of the first. Leading off for the Mariners will be second baseman Jack Perconti. Perconti is 2 for 9 for the postseason. 2 for 9 for the postseason. So he's not batting too badly. Here we go. Game number 2, American League Wild Card Series. Ojeda with the first pitch, 2-5. Against the lefty, that's a base hit right through the box. Perconti sends that right in the past Ojeda, and it's a leadoff single for the Mariners as they get off early on a base hit. Perconti heads to first. Next batter will be left fielder Phil Bradley. Bradley is 5 for 9 for the postseason. He is doing very well so far for the Mariners. Infield halfway. Checking on a strat. And that is a 17, nothing happening. You're not going to bunt with Bradley at the plate. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 3-3. That's a walk chance. 15 is high. Fenway Park adds 1 to strikeouts and takes away 1 from walks. Bradley will swing 1-6. It's a star 6, and he flies out the right. First out. Next up is the first baseman, Alvin Davis. Davis is off to a 3 for 8 start in the postseason, as he gets the call tonight. Perconti still on at first. Check the strat. Again, a 17 comes up, but this time there's nothing going on. Ojeda will pitch. 2-6, strikeout, 18 is high. Davis gets to swing 4-4, and that's going to be a grounder to second base. Do they turn it? 3-4-5. Shortstop is Gutierrez, -1, so it's a 4. A 1-4, the Red Sox turn the double play, and they do. Side retired. 4-6-3. No runs and a hit for the Mariners. And we go to the bottom of the first. Jack Dawson joins us here at Fenway Park. I do thank you very much there, sir. It is an honor to have you here tonight. Starting pitcher for the Seattle Mariners is Matt Young. 12 wins, 19 losses, a 4.91 ERA. He is the third starter for the Mariners in this postseason. He got the call today. Leading off for the Red Sox, right fielder Dwight Evans. Evans was 2 for 4 in the first game. Young will pitch. And that's a 5-2. Strikeout 20 is high. Evans will swing 4-1. He flies out to right. One away, and that brings up one of the best hitters in history, third baseman Wade Boggs. Boggs in the first game was 2 for 3 in that one. We'll see how he does against Young here. Pitch from Young, 4-1 against a lefty. Strikeout plus, he will get Boggs. He struck him out. Strikeout plus. That's the first strikeout for Young. He had 136 of them in 85. Not too bad. 2 men away. Here is the very dangerous Jim Rice. He is in left field. Rice was 2 for 4 in the first game of the series. Young will pitch to Rice. And that is a 4-1 against a righty. It's a blank. Rice gets to swing. 5-3. Base hit past third. It is a single. Rice gets a 2-out base knock. He will keep the inning alive for first baseman Bill Buckner. Buckner was 2 for 4 in the game. In the first game. We'll see how he does here. 2 outs, Rice on it first. I will check strat. That's a 6. Nothing happening. Young will pitch. And that's a 1-6. Home run, question mark. Buckner a lefty. A 1-3. That's a 19. It is too high. Buckner gets the swing, though. That's a 1-3, and he's going to fly out to right on that one. And the inning will end. Same result for the Red Sox as in the Mariners in the first inning. No runs and a hit. No score after 1. Are you asking me what made me do baseball from the start? Baseball's a great game. That's all I say. Baseball's a great game. Loved it since I was a kid. Top of the second inning. Leading off for the Mariners is Gorman Thomas. Thomas was a killer for the Mariners in the first game. He was 2 for 4 in the first game. He's 3 for 7 for the postseason, but Thomas hit 2 home runs in game number 1. So we'll see how he does here in game number 2. Ojeda will pitch, and that's a 3-4. That's at the park. Fenway Park says 4-3. Base hit for Gorman Thomas. He gets a leadoff single. Thomas continues to hit well this postseason. Only batted .215 in the regular season of 85, but he's off to a great start. Here's right fielder Al Cowens. Infield is halfway. We'll check strat. And that is a 17. No play. Ojeda will pitch, and that is a 2-6. Strikeout, 15 is high. Cowens will swing 2-4. He flies out to left. Out number 1. And here's third baseman Jim Presley. Presley for the postseason is 2 for 6. So he's batting .333 at 6 at-bats, had a number of walks. Checking strat. Let's see what we get here. That's a 13, nothing happening. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 6-6 error on a grounder. Presley will swing 5-6, and that's going to be a base hit to right field. That is a single. The ball is hit to right. Evans' error rating is a 4. That's a 5. He just misses an error. So no error, but now let's see how the bases go. Single to right. Gorman Thomas base running rating is a 3. +2 to get to third is a 5. Right fielder, though, is Evans -2 on an arm. So a 1-3, Thomas is at third. 4-5, he holds at second. 6, someone's out. It is a 3, he will make third. And Presley holds at first. And the Mariners are in business. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And the next batter will be center fielder Dave Henderson. Henderson for the postseason so far is 1 for 9. Thomas, a good base running ability. The Red Sox are going to call the infield in. They don't want any runs to score here. It's a game they know they must win or their season is over. Ojeda will pitch. We'll check a strat. That's a 9, and there's nothing happening. Infield in. Ojeda pitches. 3-6. Strikeout 1. Got him. Ojeda gets a big K on Dave Henderson. Strikeout number 1 for Bobby O. He had 102 of them in 85. Before, of course, he would be on the 86 championship Mets the next year. 2 outs. A big K there. That will bring up the catcher, Donnie Scott. Scott for the postseason, not doing only 1 for 8 so far. Runners at the corners with 2 outs now. Infield is normal. Checking on a strat. That's a 1. Nothing happening on either side. So Bobby Ojeda will pitch to Scott. And that is a 4-5 range play at the park. Fenway Park says 5-2, and we got a rare play, and that is a 7. And on an odd number 7, we will use the basic inside pitch rare play chart. If it was an even number, I would now be using the season ticket baseball replay chart. So we have a rare play, so there's no rare play, there's no range play. That's canceled. Let's see what the rare play is. That's a 1-3. Batter slides head first into first base, trying to beat out a slow grounder to shortstop. Runners advance 1 base, check for injury to batter. Now, this is a strange one because it says slides head first into first base, trying to beat out a slow grounder to short. Runners advance 1 base. That is actually one I asked the writer, Chris, and I asked him, is the batter safe or is he out? And he says he was trying to, which means he is out. So it is a ground out to first, and the inning is over. There could be a check for injury, though. So it is a ground out to first base. It's a grounder to short, but he is out of there. So it is a grounder to short. The inning is over. So Presley and Thomas, the side is retired. I will check real quick to see if Scott is hurt, and I am playing injuries. Donnie Scott with an injury rating of 4 is automatically going to be out for the game. Question is he going to be out for the rest of the postseason? That's a 6, and re-roll on 5. That's a 5, and he's out for the postseason. The Mariners just lost Donnie Scott for the rest of the year. He is gone. So the Mariners need to bring in a new catcher, and I do have 2 catchers on the lineup. 2 outs though, bottom of the second. But Scott is done for the year. There was no runs, 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the second. Coming on to catch now for the Mariners will be Dave Valley. And that means that also, if the Mariners do happen to move on, I'll have to get another catcher from the reserve, from the players that are not in the playoff roster. I am allowed to do that in case of injury. So Dave Valley will now come in at catcher as Scott is done for the year. He is out. I got to put his stats in there real quick. And he's not as good, I think. All right, bottom of the second, Matt Young will get back on the mound after some injury check. Mike Easler leads off for Boston. He's the designated hitter. Bottom of the second. Young will pitch, 2-4. That's a strikeout. 6, got him. Struck out Easler. Strikeout number 2 for Young. Out number 1. Here's Tony Armas. I have him in center field for this game. Hits lefties a little better. Hits lefties a little better than the guy I had in center last time, which was Lyons. So Armas there in there as I do try to create 2 different lineups for the postseason if possible. Young will pitch. That's a 6-6 strikeout. 1, got him. Strikes out Armas. Strikeout number 3 for Young. Next up is the catcher, Rich Gedman. Gedman Gedman in his first game. Gedman was 1 for 4. 2 outs. Young will pitch. That's a 1-4 against the lefty. Base hit right through the box. It's up the middle. Gedman has a 2-out single. He will head to first. And now here's second baseman Marty Barrett. Barrett for the postseason, 0 for 4, looking for his first hit. He did not get a hit in the first game here against the Mariners. 2 outs, infield is normal. I will check Strat, 15, nothing happening. Young will pitch to Barrett. That's a 3-5, strikeout 11 is high. Barrett does get to swing, 4-6, and it's a line drive right to short, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for Boston. After 2, no score. We go to the top of the 3rd. Leading off for the M's will be shortstop Spike Owen. Owen for the postseason is 2 for 6. Ojeda will pitch. And that's a 4-2 range play. Owen will swing 2-4. And that's against the lefty. That's a double to center field. But it is a range play, and that's Armas out there. His range is a 2. And he makes the catch. What a play by Tony Armas. He takes a double away from Spike Owen. Fly out to center. Out number 1. What a great play by Armas. 1 man down. Here's Jack Perconti. He's 1 for 1. Singled his first time up. Ojeda with the pitch. 3-1. Possible error. Perconti will swing 2-4 against the lefty. That's a fly ball to left field. The ball is hit to Jim Rice. His error rating is a 13. That's a 14. He won't make it. He's got it. Out number 2. Almost kind of bobbled it a little bit, but he holds on. 2 men down. And now Phil Bradley. Bradley 0 for 1. Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Fenway Park, just to leave a like. Ojeda will pitch. 3-4. That's at the park. Fenway Park says 2-4, and that's going to be a star 6 and a fly out to right. And a 1-2-3 inning by Bobby O. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop Jackie Gutierrez. Have him against the left-handed pitchers. He bats lefties a little better than Hoffman does. Although Hoffman may actually be the overall better batter, but Gutierrez is actually the better fielder. Gutierrez here. His first at bat as a starter in this postseason. Young with the pitch, 2-4, strikeout 6, got him, struck him out. Young is doing very well. He's got 4 strikeouts already. He had, as I said, 136 of them, but he's dealing early in this game. Top of the order, here's Dewey. Dewey is 0 for 1. Pitch from Young. 6-6, strikeout, 15 is high. Evans gets to swing, 1-6, base hit to right. That's a single for Dewey Evans. Gets a one-out base knock. He'll hold it first. A chance now for Wade Boggs, who is there at the plate, infield halfway. Checking on the strat, 10, nothing happening. Evans on it first. Young will pitch to Boggs. And that's a 4-2 range play. Boggs gets to swing. And that is a 3-6. It's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Owen. His range is a 4. Infield halfway. Range is a 3. He can't get it. That's going to be a base hit for Boggs as he gets it past Owen. Evans' base running rating is a 3. He will not make third base. He will hold at second. And the Red Sox have runners on. Runners at first and second. The very dangerous Jimmy Rice is up next. Infield still halfway. Rice is 1 for 1. C&D Baseball TV with Tony Porter joins us here at Fenway Park. Runners at first and second. Checking on the strat, 12. Nothing happening there. Young will pitch to Rice. That's a 6-6 strikeout. Got him. He strikes out Jimmy Rice. Strikeout number 5 from Matt Young. 2 down. That's a big K. And now can Bill Buckner get him in here for the Red Sox? Buckner is 0 for 1. For those of you who don't know about Tony Porter, C&D Baseball TV, just like I say about our Red Sox fan, what rock have you been hiding under from? Check out the man's channel. It's one of the best in the business. Young will pitch. We'll first check a strat, and that is a 2. I'm not going to call anything. I'm going to let Buckner swing. Runners first and second. Young will pitch. And that's a 6-4. Range play at the park. Fenway Park says 2-1. It's a star 3. It's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Presley. His range is a 3. Infield is normal. And he got it. He makes the play. He'll go ahead and throw to second to get Boggs, and the inning is over. What a play by Presley. And that strands a couple of base runners. No runs, 2 hits, and we still have no score after 3. You're watching Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series. Mariners win this. They are on their way to the Bronx to play the Yankees in the best-of-5 division series. Red Sox win tonight. Game 3 will be tomorrow morning. Alvin Davis will go up against Bobby Ojeda as we go to the top of the 4th. Davis is 0 for 1. Ojeda will pitch. And that is a 4-4 walk chance. 7 is good. He walks Davis. He'll go to first. Davis takes the leadoff walk, trots down the base pads, and now that brings up Gorman Thomas, who is right now killing the Red Sox in this postseason. Thomas right now is 4 for 8 after the hit he had last. After the hit he just had, he's 1 for 1. He's got 2 home runs in this series so far. Infield is half. We will check Strat. Strat says a 2. Hit and run. No, I'm not going to hit and run with Thomas. He strikes out a lot, and Davis is a dead duck trying to steal. Hit and run is called off. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 3-2, and against the righty, it's a blank. Thomas gets to swing. 1-4, base hit, pass short. It's a single. Davis with a base running rating of 1 can only make second. He'll have to hold there. And the Mariners are in business. Runners at first and second, no one out. That will bring up Al Cowens. Cowens is 0 for 1. Runners at first and second. Strat comes up a 2. Again, I'm not going to call anything on that. So Ojeda will pitch. Fans here at Fenway hoping maybe the Red Sox can get out this jam. Pitch from Ojeda. That's a 2-5. Against a righty, it's a blank. Cowens gets to swing 2-3. It's a ground ball to second base. 4, 5, 6. Shortstop is Gutierrez. It's a -1 pivot. So it's a 5. A 1-5, they turn a double play. No, they do not. The runners will advance. A 1-5, they can't turn a double play. So Cowens is out at first, and the runners move up. And that is huge. That's out number 1. As they cannot turn it. Instead of maybe a runner on 3rd and 2 outs, you got runners at 2nd and 3rd and 1 out. Now the infield is back. Next batter for the Mariners is Jim Presley. He is 1 for 1. Red Sox are going to call the infield in, which pretty much prevents Davis from coming in to score on a grounder. Michael Peterson joins us here at Fenway Park. Of course, he's taking an interest in this series. His Yankees will play the winner of it. Ojeda will pitch to Presley. We'll first see if there is a strat. That is an 11, nothing happening. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 5-1. Hit by pitch. 14 is way out of the park. Presley will swing. 5-3. Star 5. It's a fly ball to center field. Now that's out number 2. Sacrifice fly rating is a 3. He will score Davis automatically. Davis comes in to score. Mariners lead 1-0 on a sacrifice fly by Presley. And that is why not turning that double play hurts. And the Mariners take a 1-0 lead here at Fenway. But now there are 2 outs. Infield back to normal. Here's Henderson. Henderson 0 for 1. Thomas on at second. We will call for the strat. That's a 12-0. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 1-4 against a righty. It's a blank. Henderson will swing 3-1. Base hit to right field, single. Thomas's base running rating a 3 with 2 outs is a 4. Single to right +1 is a 5. However, Evans has got that arm a -2. So a 1-3, Thomas scores. 4-5 he holds. 6, someone's out. And that is a 2. Thomas will come in to score. Henderson gets an RBI single. RBI single by Dave Henderson. Now 2-0 Mariners. Fenway Park groans. Ugh. How big is not turning that double play? That'll bring up the catcher, Dave Valley, coming in for the injured Donnie Scott. So Dave Valley comes in. He'll come in. He is now catching. Scott was hurt in the first inning. Runner at first base, 2 outs. Valley getting his first at bat here in the postseason. Nothing happening on the strat. Ojeda will pitch. 5-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Valley will swing 2-4. And that's a ball hit to right field. That's a 2. And that's going to be a single for Dave Valley. He gets a hit. Henderson again, let's see, base running rating 3, +2 outs is a 4, single to right, +2 is a 6, but again, Evans -2, a 1-4, Henderson makes it to third, a 5 he holds, 6, someone's out, and he holds at second base. Henderson will not go to third as Evans gets that ball in fast. That will now bring up Spike Owen. They're going to go check on Bobby Ojeda, see if he's all right, see if he wishes to go ahead and maybe, how he's feeling. He says, I'll be okay. Let me continue to pitch. 2-0 Mariners. Runners at first and second. Owen now the batter. Owen is 0 for 1. 2 outs. Checking on the strat, and that is an 8. Nothing happening. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 5-1 hit by pitch. 13 is way high. Owen gets to swing 4-3, and against the lefty, that's a fly out to center field, and the inning will end there. Fly out to center, and the inning will end. 2 runs for the Mariners on 3 hits, a sacrifice fly. And we're going to the bottom of the 4th here, 2-0 Mariners. Salvador America joins us here at Fenway Park, but I know he will not like what the scoreboard reads. But still time. Bottom of the 4th inning coming up. Mike Easler leads off against Young. Easler is 0 for 1. 2-0 M's. Young will pitch. Maybe with Salvador America, the dice will go a little bit more his way. 2-4. That's a strikeout. 20 is high. Easler gets the swing. 1-1. Fly out to left. And that's the first out. And that will bring in Tony Armas. Armas is 0 for 1. Dan Douglas joins us here at Fenway Park. Young with the pitch, 3-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Armas gets to swing, 6-3, fly out to right field, out number 2. 2 down, and now here's Rich Gedman. Gedman singled his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Young with the pitch. 4-5 against the lefty, strikeout 10. Got him, struck him out. He strikes out Gedman, and that is strikeout number 6 for Matt Young. A 1-2-3 inning after 4, 2-0 M's. Who started game 1? For who? The Red Sox? For who? The Red Sox? It was Oil Can Boyd who started the first game for Boston. Top of the 5th inning, 2-0 Mariners here. Game 2 of this American League Wild Card Series. Winner here, if the Mariners win, they go play the Yankees in the division series. Red Sox come back. We will have game 3 tomorrow morning. Jack Perconti leads off against Ojeda, top of the 5th. 2-0 Mariners. Ojeda with the pitch. 6-3, that's a blank. Perconti gets to swing. 2-1, fly out to center field, out number 1. Mike Moore pitched for the Mariners. No, not Mike Moore. Who pitched for them? Bill Swift pitched for the Mariners in their game against the Red Sox yesterday. Here's Phil Bradley. Bradley is 0 for 2. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 3-3. That's a walk chance. 15 is high. Bradley will swing. 1-3, double into center field, into the corner in that triangle area at Fenway Park. Phil Bradley gets a double. Man in scoring position for the Mariners at second. And that will bring up Alvin Davis. Davis is 0 for 1, walked his last time up. Bradley on at second. Ojeda again in a bit of a jam. I will roll a strat, and that is a 15, nothing happening. Ojeda will pitch. And that's a 1-4 against the lefty. Strikeout, 20 is high. Davis will swing, 1-4, fly out to right. Well, that's a fly ball to right. Bradley has a base running rating of a 5. The only way he holds is on a 6-1 to a 6-5, but on a 6-6, he's out. It's a 5-2. Bradley does go to third on the fly to right field, but there are 2 outs. And now the batter is Gorman Thomas, and he has been destroying the Red Sox. Thomas for the postseason, 3 for 7. He was 2 for 4 yesterday, but he's 2 for 2 today. And those 2 were home runs, so Thomas is really taking the Red Sox to task. There are 2 outs here. Ojeda will pitch to him. Still checking the strat. Nothing there. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 5-6. Against a righty, it's a blank. Thomas gets to swing. 5-4. He grounds it to first base. Buckner will take it and end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. Halfway through the game, 2-0 M's. Bottom of the 5th inning. Matt Young is pitching an absolute gem. He is pitching an absolute gem so far. Marty Barrett leads off for the Red Sox. Barrett is 0 for 1. Young will pitch. And that's a 2-4. Strikeout 2. Got him! Struck him out! He strikes out Barrett. Barrett doesn't strike out much against lefties, but with that 2, he does. Wow, strikeout number 7 for Young. Out number 1, and here's Jackie Gutierrez. Gutierrez struck out his last time up. Young with the pitch. 3-2, that's at the park. Fenway Park says 3-4, and that's going to be a ground out to second. 2 down. Top of the order now, here's Dwight Evans. Young will pitch to Evans. And that is a 5-4. That's an error on a grounder. Evans will swing 5-5, and that's going to be a fly out to center. No error there, and the inning is over. 3 up and 3 down for Matt Young of the Mariners. 2-0 M's after 5. Top of the 6th inning. Al Cowens leads off for Seattle. He is 0 for 2. Ojeda has about maybe 5 more batters before tiring. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 6-4 range play. Cowens will swing 2-1. Line drive to short. The ball is hit to Gutierrez. Range is a 3. And he will make it. Out number 1. He puts it away for the out. Nice play there by Gutierrez as he makes the catch. 1 out. And now here's Jim Presley. Presley 1 for 2. Ojeda with the pitch. 2-4. Strikeout. 18 is high. Presley will swing. 4-6. He flies out to center. Second out. Dave Henderson will take a whack. He is 0 for 2. Ojeda will pitch. 5-3. Error on a throw. Henderson will swing. 1-2. Base hit past shortstop. That's a single. And it's hit to Gutierrez. His error rating is a 14. That's a 7. He's got it. Throws to first and throws it away. That is a bad throw. That is an error on a throw, and Henderson will make second. An E6 on Gutierrez. First error on the Red Sox. Oh, Jackie Gutierrez makes a huge mistake on the throw. Henderson goes to second. That is an error on the throw. And he will make it to second base automatically. A big chance for the Mariners now. The batter is Dave Valley. Valley got a base hit his last time up. He's in there for Donnie Scott, who is injured and will be out for the rest of the postseason, which means I have to bring up another catcher for the Mariners. Henderson on second. Ojeda will pitch to Valley. There are 2 outs. I will check the strat. Nothing happening on a 17. Ojeda will pitch. That's a 3-3. That's a walk. 11 is high. Valley gets to swing. 3-4, and he flies out to center field, and that will end the inning. So the error does not hurt. The Red Sox there. So no runs, 1 hit. There was 1 error. Bottom of the 6th, still 2-0 Mariners. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Wade Boggs. Boggs is 1 for 2. Matt Young pitching an absolute gem here. For a pitcher that pitched .491, he's looking like Randy Johnson. Young will pitch. 1-3 against the lefty. Walk chance 8. Yep, he walked Boggs. As soon as I open my mouth, he allows a leadoff walk to Boggs. Red Sox get the leadoff man on, and that brings up the very dangerous Jimmy Rice. Rice is 1 for 2, infield halfway. This may be a chance for the Red Sox, checking a strat, and that is a 5. Nothing happening. Young will pitch to Rice. That's a 2-5 against a righty. It's a blank. Rice will swing. 6-4, fly out to center field. And that's out number 1. And now here's Bill Buckner. Buckner 0 for 2. That's a 16, no play. Young will pitch to Buckner. That's a 5-1. It's a blank. Buckner gets to swing. 3-2. Star 4. It's a ground ball to third. 3-0. 4, second base. Perconti is a 0. A 1-4. The Red Sox ground out into a 5-4-3, and they do not. Boggs on a 6 will make second base. Buckner is out. 2 down. The only play was to first, but now the infield is back. And now a chance for Mike Easler. Now can the Red Sox take advantage of a double play that was not done? Easler is 0 for 2. 2 outs. Young will pitch. Strat roll first. Nothing on a 15. Young Pitches 1-5. Wild pitch 2. Yes, that's a wild pitch. Boggs goes to third. A wild pitch by Matt Young allows Boggs to get to third base. We'll see what happens now with 2 outs. Checking on the strat. On a 2-0 here. You don't hit and run with a runner on third. You need Easler to bat. Wade Boggs on at third now. Young will pitch to Easler. 2 outs. Fans at Fenway hoping for something. Young will pitch. 3-6. Strikeout. 15. Got him. Struck him out. Easler a 15 plus 1 is a 16. He strikes out Easler. And the inning is over. Strikeout number 8 for Young. Nothing across except a walk. Still 2-0 Mariners. We go to the top of the 7th. Switch left, right coming up. Ojeda is done. They're going to take him out. He is done. Red Sox are going to go to the bullpen, and I believe they're going to go with, I think they're going to go with a right-hander. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be right-hander Mark Clear. 1 win, 3 losses, 3 saves. Clear will come on to pitch for against Spike Owen. As they're going to go with a righty in the situation. Top of the 7th inning, 2-0. Clear will pitch. That's a 4-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Owen will swing, 6-1, fly out to center. Out number 1. Owen flies out, and that will be, next up, Jack Perconti. Perconti is 1 for 3. Out number 1. Clear will pitch. 3-4, strikeout 3, got him! Struck out Perconti. That's out number 2. And now the dangerous Phil Bradley. Bradley is 1 for 3. He has a double. Doubled his last time up. Clear would love a 1-2-3 inning here. That's a 4-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Bradley will swing 2-3. He will get it. Star 4. Ground ball to first base. Buckner takes it himself. Inning over. 1-2-3. Go the Mariners. And that is the first, and that's the first time they got an order since the 3rd inning. Nice job by Clear. We are at the 7th inning stretch. 2-0 Mariners. Sing your Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And since we're at Fenway, your Sweet Caroline, I'll be right back. Welcome back to Game 2 of this 1985 American League Wild Card Series. Very simple situation. Mariners lead 2-0 going in the bottom of the 7th. Mariners win this game. They will be the American League wild card champions. They will face the New York Yankees in their best of 5 ALDS. Red Sox come back to win this game. Game 3 of this series will be tomorrow morning. We already have a Game 3 of the National League wild card series. The Astros and the Reds play Game 3 tomorrow night. The winner of that series, of course, plays the Dodgers. And the other series, of course, the Blue Jays will take on the Twins. And the other ALDS, the Cardinals play the Expos and the other NLDS. Bottom of the 7th, 2-0 Mariners. Matt Young pitching an absolute gem. He's got 3 batters before he goes tired. We'll see how long the Mariners go with him, though. Leading off for the Red Sox, though, will be Tony Armas. Matt Young will pitch to Armas. Bottom of the 7th. Young with the pitch. 1-3 against a righty. Home run check. Armas against the lefty is a 20. Don't even have to check it. That ball is boom. That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Tony Armas, home run. Finally, the Red Sox break through Matt Young as Armas lifts an absolute blast over center field. It's 2-1. Stadium cheers. Yay! Armas, a solo jack off of Young. A clear 1-3 and a righty against a righty is a home run check. And Armas' 20s on both sides. Gets a big home run, now 2-1. The batter is Rich Gedman. Can Boston come back? They've cut the lead in half. Gedman is 1 for 2. They're going to stick with Young against Gedman. That's a 1-3, same exact roll, but Gedman's a lefty, and that's a walk chance. That 6 is good. He walks Gedman. And now the Red Sox are in business. Matt Young pitches a gem, gives up a homer, and now allows Gedman to first base. Tying run is on. The batter will be Marty Barrett. And they're going to go to the bullpen, as that's going to be it for Young. The Mariners will go to the pen. They got some righties coming up, the Red Sox, so the Mariners will bring out some righties. Coming on to pitch for the Mariners will be Roy Thomas. 7 wins, no losses, a save, a 3.36 ERA. Thomas did pitch in the first game. Roy Thomas is actually 1-0 for the postseason. Gedman on at first. Barrett is the batter now. Infield is halfway. A big home run, the tying run on base. Strat roll says a 2. No hit and run here. Let Barrett swing. Gedman can only go on a hit and run. Although his stolen base rating's a 20. You know what? Yeah, we'll go hit and run. Gedman has a stolen base rating of 20. They'll go hit and run. Hit and run is on. Thomas will pitch. And that is Suadice. I'll re-roll. Thomas will pitch. 2-2. Against the righty. That's a blank. Barrett will swing. 4-1. That's a ball at the right field. That is a 17 against the righty. That's going to be a double for Marty Barrett. Barrett smacks a double to right field. It is a hit and run. So here's what we got. Gedman's base running rating's a 2. Becomes a 4 on a hit and run. The ball is hit to right, so -1, a 3. Right fielder Cowan's a 0. A 1-3, Gedman scores. 4-5, he holds. 6, he's out. 3, he will come in and score. Gedman scores on a 3. Barrett goes into second. Tie game. Stadium cheers. Yay! Gedman scores all the way from first on the hit and run. What a time for a double to come through for Barrett as he smacks it. We're tied at 2. Roy Thomas, a great game by Young, but he will not get the decision, and Ojeda is off the hook. And the batter is Jackie Gutierrez, still nobody out, bottom of the 7th. Hockey Unreal joins us here at Fenway Park. Marty Barrett on at second. I will check the strat. That's a 19. Ooh, a bunt attempt for Gutierrez. But he bats 218. You know what? A bunt is not a bad idea. And the infield's going to be back, so a bunt actually works here. We're going to do a bunt for Gutierrez to get Barrett into position. So a bunt is called. Thomas, 6-5. Error on a throw. That still matters on a bunt. Still matters. Here's the bunt attempt by Gutierrez. That's a 6. The bunt is at the plate. That is a 12. That is a 12, and that is going to be a good bunt. That's going to be a successful sacrifice bunt. But possible error on the throw. The batter is Valley. Valley's error rating is a 20. That's going to be an error on the throw. So it's automatically runners at first and third. Now, does the first baseman, who is Davis, prevent that ball from going by him? His range is a 2, and yes, he does. Oh, wow. Everybody's safe. That's going to be a single and an E2. That does go. Actually, it just goes as an E2. It's not a single. It's an E2, and that's the first error on the Mariners. Mariners are falling apart here in this inning. DJ John, 44-44, joins us here at Fenway Park. So let's recount what just happened. That was a bunt attempt by Gutierrez. He bunted at the plate. Dave Valley's error rate, it was an error on a throw. There still is a throwing error possibility on a bunt. Dave Valley threw the ball wide of the bag. Gutierrez gets to first. Barrett goes to third. Nobody out. That's how you play that. There are certain steps you got to do in case a whole bunch of rules come in at one time. Now the batter is Dwight Evans. G-Puck joins us here at Fenway Park. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. Roy Thomas can't believe it. Comes in, gives up a big double. Now an error at the plate on a bunt attempt. 2 runs already in here. Infield will be halfway. No, they're going to call the infield in. They don't want Barrett to score. Infield in, which means the only double play chance is home to first. 2-2 tie. I will roll strat. A 4. Gutierrez is going to try to steal. He's got a 17. Plus 2 is a 19. And Dave Valley plus 2. The only way Gutierrez is out is on a 20. He's safe. Barely a 19. Holy cow, he just made it. Gutierrez steals second base. And that takes away the double play. But the infield will stay in. But Gutierrez goes to second. The only way he could be out is on a 19, and he rolled the only way he could be out is on a 20, and he rolled a 19. That's close. Runners at second and third now. I will roll strat again. 9, not this time, nothing happening. Roy Thomas will pitch to Evans. A single or a good sacrifice fly takes the lead. Thomas will pitch. That's a 6-1 walk. 17, yes, he will walk Evans, and the bases are loaded. Bases are loaded for Wade Boggs. Bases loaded. They're going to decide what they want to do here. They're going to let Thomas pitch to Boggs. Not much of a difference, really, in pitching change. Ducks on the pond. Infield is now going to still play in. That double play can still only be home to first. Boggs is 1 for 2. Mariners, a 2-0 lead. Now bottom of the 7th, tied at 2. Still nobody out. Checking Strat. That's a 16. Nothing happening. Thomas will pitch. That's a 2-3 against the lefty. Walk chance, 16. No! Boggs is a 16, but -1 is a 15. He does not walk in the run, but Boggs gets the swing. That's a 2-1. It's a star one, and it's going to be a ground ball to second base. Double play is on. The throw's going to come home, and they're going to try for 2. So here's what we got. 2-0. The infield half 2-0. Infield in doesn't matter on that, so it's only on a 2. So on a 2, they turn the double play. 3-5. We'll see what happens after that. So 2 is a double play. Yes, they get it. Second base to home, back to first, double play. They turn it on a 1. Oh, Boggs grounds out into the 4-2-3. So Barrett is out. Gutierrez goes to third. Evans goes to second. And Boggs is out, 2 outs. Oh, wow, what a play call by the Mariners. And nobody scores there. 2 outs. Now the infield goes back. Runners at second and third. The batter is now the dangerous Jimmy Rice. Rice is 1 for 3. The infield in was the right call. It gets the Mariners now 2 outs with runners at second and third. Roy Thomas will pitch to Rice. I will check Strat. And that is a 9. Nothing happening. Thomas will pitch. 2-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Rice gets to swing. 6-4 fly ball center field. Inning over. What a crazy inning that was. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 2 walks. A humongous double play prevents the Red Sox from taking the lead. But after 7, we're tied at 2. What a crazy inning that was. We go to the top of the 8th. They have left, right coming up. Mark Clear can still pitch to 3 batters before tiring. They're going to stick with it. We're in the 8th inning. Possibility you could be looking at extras, and you're going to need pitchers. Clear is going to pitch to Davis. Top of the 8th, tied at 2. Red Sox had a great chance to blow that open, but just couldn't. A chance for a walking and a run, misses it by 1, and then grounds out into a 4-2-3. Clear will pitch. 5-1 against the lefty. Walk chance. 8. Yep, he walked Davis. Clear walks the leadoff runner. Davis will trot down to first. Infield goes halfway. And the batter is the dangerous Gorman Thomas. Thomas is 2 for 3. Clear will pitch to Thomas. Davis on it first. I will check Strat. That's a 17. Nothing happening. Clear will pitch. That's a 5-5. Strikeout plus. Got him. Struck him out. He strikes out Thomas. Out number 1. And now here's Al Cowens. Cowens is 0 for 3. Clear will pitch to him, probably his last batter. Pitch from, actually got to roll Strat first, see if anything going on. That's a 4, no. Clear will pitch. 1-1. Wild pitch. That's a 9. Yes, Davis goes to second on a wild pitch. Oh, boy. Runner in scoring position. Davis goes to second on a wild pitch by Clear. We'll re-roll Strat. 13, nothing happening. Clear's going to pitch to Cowens. You still got righties up. It makes sense for Clear to stay out there, at least for Cowens. Infield is now back. No double play. Clear will pitch, unless it's a line out. 3-5 against the righty. That's a blank. Cowens will swing. 5-3 against the right-hander. Base hit past third. It's a single. Davis, though, a base running rating of 1. He will not be able to score. He holds at third. Cowens holds at first. Oh, wow. They can't get the run in. The batter now will be Jim Presley. That will be it for Clear. They got to take him out. He is now tired. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox. They're going to go with Bob Woodward. He only had 3 relief appearances in 85, but he is on the roster, and we can use him in this inning. Bob Woodward, 1-0, 1.69 ERA. Woodward's going to come out and try to get this inning over. Still 1 out, infield halfway. Woodward is the 3rd Red Sox pitcher. And here's Presley. Presley is 1 for 3. Infield will be, Bob Woodward -2. They're going to call the infield in instead. Alvin Davis, that means they're only going to get the out. So Bob Woodward will pitch to Presley. The infield in will come in instead. Woodward has a -2. Grounder to double play chance, and if you don't get it, Davis will score. Woodward will try it. Nothing on the Strat. Woodward will pitch. 2-5. Possible error. Presley will swing. That's a 3-6. It's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Gutierrez. His error rating is a 14. That's an 11. It's going to be an error on Gutierrez, and the run will score. E6. Oh my, another error on Gutierrez. Second error on the Red Sox, and Gutierrez has made both of them. Davis comes in to score on a ground ball error. Cowens to second, Presley to first. Mariners lead it 3-2. Stadium groans. Ugh. And Woodward can't believe it. Jackie Gutierrez bobbled it, tried to get it to first in time. No. Automatic runner's advancement, 1 base, 3-2 Mariners. The batter now is Dave Henderson. How big was not getting any more runs in the 7th inning now? Henderson is 1 for 3, has a single, reached on it, also reached an extra base on an error, and that was on Gutierrez in a sacrifice fly. Infield now halfway. Still 1 out. 3-2 Mariners. Checking Strat. That is a 1. Nothing happening. Cowens is staying right where he is. Woodward will pitch. 3-5. Hit by pitch. 17. Oh, barely misses. Henderson's a 4 plus 10 is a 14. 17 is high. Henderson will swing. That's a 5-6. Star 5, and it's a ground ball to second base. So they turn it 2-0-1. Shortstop Gutierrez -1. It's a 0. No chance to turn a double play. So the question is who's out? That is a 5. Presley is going to be out at second. Cowens goes to third. Henderson safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. 2 outs. They do not turn the double play. So now runners at the corners with 2 men down. That will bring up the catcher, Dave Valley. Valley is actually 1 for 2 since coming in for the injured Donnie Scott, who will miss the rest of the postseason. So the Mariners will have to call up another catcher. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. Top of the 8th. I'm still rolling a strat. That's a 4. Nothing happening. Woodward will pitch. That's a 5-4. And that's going to be an automatic out. Star 3, fly out to center, inning over. But what a bad, devastating inning that was. 1 run on no hits. A walk, an error. A walk and an error. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 3-2 Mariners. The Red Sox have left coming up. Roy Thomas is going to leave the game. He will be done. We'll see who the Mariners want to bring on to pitch. And they're going to go with Ed Vandenberg, 2 wins, 1 loss, 3 save, 3.72 ERA. Ed Vandenberg will pitch to Bill Buckner here. Bottom of the 8th inning, 3-2 Mariners. A gigantic error on Gutierrez allows the run to score. Now we'll see if the Red Sox can come back. Vandenberg's pitch, 4-3. Possible error themselves. Buckner swings, 3-3. That's a ball hit to left field. And that is a 9 against the lefty. That's going to be a double for Bill Buckner. Now it's a possible error. The ball is hit to left field, and that is Bradley out there. His error rating is a 4. He will not make the error, and Buckner will hold at second. But a leadoff double for the Red Sox. Buckner, leadoff double, tying run on. Oh, wow. How about that play? Leadoff double. The batter now will be Mike Easler. Easler is 0 for 3. And they're going to let him bat. Actually, no, they won't. They're going to see a pinch hitter for Easler. Easler 0 for 3, pretty much inept. He struck out twice. Easler will come out, and they will go to the most at-bats, and that is going to be Steve Lyons. Lyons will take over at DH. So Steve Lyons becomes the new designated hitter. He'll bat against Ed Vandenberg here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Buckner on at second. I can only make position player changes until the 8th. Vandenberg will pitch. Strat says a 16, nothing happening. Vandenberg will pitch. And that's a 3-3. That's a home run, question mark. Lyons a lefty, 1-4. That's a 15. It's too high. The Lions gets the swing. That's a 4-6, and it's a line drive to second base. Is there a double play? That is a 4, and yes, it's a double play. Line out to second, throws to short covering. Buckner is out, 2 down. Oh, my. Can't believe it. A line out to second, and Buckner is doubled up. 2 outs. L4-6 double play. The batter now will be Rich Gedman, now with 2 outs, and the base is empty. I'm sorry, not Gedman, Armas. Armas is the next batter. Armas hit a home run his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Fenway crowd hoping he could do it again. Vandenberg will pitch to Armas, 2 outs. Pitch from Vandenberg, 2-1. That's a blank. Armas gets the swing. That's a 5-5, and he flies out to center. Inning over. A leadoff double, but the Red Sox cannot do anything with it after 8, 3-2 Mariners. We go to the top of the 9th. Leading off for the Mariners will be Spike Owen. Woodward coming out. The Red Sox will go with the closer. They will bring in Steve Crawford. Mission is simple. Keep it 3-2 to go to the bottom of the 9th. Steve Crawford will pitch to Spike Owen. Top of the 9th inning. Mariners 3 outs away from the American League Division Series against the Yankees. Crawford will pitch. 6-5. Walk. 7. Yes, that's a walk. Owen goes to first. Owen, a leadoff walk, puts a runner on first for the Mariners. And now here's Jack Perconti. How many chances do the Red Sox have? Leadoff double, then a line-out double play. Bases loaded, nobody out. Double play, home to first. Red Sox had so many opportunities in this game. Perconti is 1 for 4. Infield is halfway. I am rolling a strat. That is an 8. Nothing happening. Crawford will pitch. That's a 3-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Perconti will swing 6-6. Ground ball to short. Do they turn it? 2-0-3. Second base. Barrett 0. A 1-3. Red Sox get a double play. No. Owen gets to second. The throw goes to first. Out number 1. They do not turn a double play. The only play was at first base. That puts the runner in scoring position. And now the batter is Phil Bradley. Not turning these double plays can be very hurtful, especially when the runner gets to second. Infield is back now. Go Crawfish. Crawford will pitch to Bradley, still checking the strat. That's a 3. No, nothing happening. Owen will stay at second. Crawford will pitch. That's a 3-5 range play. Bradley gets to swing 2-5. That's a base hit to short. The ball is hit to Gutierrez. It is a range play. Infield is normal. Range is a 3. Yes, he's got it. Throws to first. Out number 2. Spike Owen's base running rating is a 4 on a 1-4. He'll make it to third. And he will. Owen's got good speed. He makes it to third base on the grounder to short. But there are now 2 outs. And now the batter is Alvin Davis. Davis is 0 for 2, but he's walked twice. 2 outs. Runner on third. Big insurance run for the Mariners. Crawford will pitch to Davis. Rolling a strat. That's a 14. Nothing happening. Crawford will pitch. 5-4. Error on a throw. Davis will swing 4-3, and he popped it up. Popped it up to third base. There won't be an error there. And the inning will end. No runs, no hits. There was a walk, but the Mariners do not get the run in. Bottom of the 9th. 3-2. Will we see some ninth inning magic? It is the bottom of the order for the Red Sox. Rich Gedman will lead off with 2 outs. Mariner is going to bring in, I believe, the closer, and that will be it for Vandenberg, and they will go with Ed Nunez. Nunez is the closer. 7 wins, 3 losses, 16 saves. Nunez will pitch to Gedman. 2 out, bottom of the 9th inning. Red Sox down by 1. A lot of heartbreaking ways to lose this game if you're Boston. Nunez will pitch. That's a 2-3. It's a blank. Gedman gets to swing. 4-1. Base hit past third base. Single. Tying run is on. Gedman gets the base hit. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 9th inning at RJL 518? I think not. Gedman on at first. The batter now is Marty Barrett. The Red Sox do have a good hitter on the lineup in Glenn Hoffman, and they're going to save him for Jackie Gutierrez. So Marty Barrett is going to bat against Nunez. Runner on first. The infield is half. And yes, I am rolling a strat. And that is a 10, nothing happening. Nunez will pitch to Barrett. Runner on first for the Red Sox. Fenway crowd praying to the gods, to the baseball gods. 1-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Barrett gets to swing. 2-4. Base hit past second base. It's a single. Gedman's base running rating is a 2. He will have to hold at second. Base hit for Barrett. Runners at the tying run at second, winning run at first. The Red Sox have a chance. Jackie Gutierrez is the next batter. They will pull him back, and they will go with Glenn Hoffman. Hoffman will pinch hit, hits better, and will take over at shortstop. Hoffman does not have the range that Gutierrez has, but he does have the better hitting ability. Glenn Hoffman will pinch hit. Evans, Boggs, and Rice hoping to get a chance to go to the plate. Gedman's base running rating is a 2. There's nobody else. Actually, there's nobody else to do it. Gedman will have to be the man. Infield still halfway, 3-2. Hoffman coming on to pinch hit. Nunez wipes some sweat off his brow. Bottom of the 9th. Infield halfway, nobody out. I am still rolling a strat. That is a 4, nothing happening. Nunez will pitch to Hoffman. And that is a 4-5. Strikeout 6. Got him, struck him out. Nunez strikes out Hoffman. Big strikeout. 1 away. A double play will end it for the Red Sox. Here's Dwight Evans. Evans is 1 for 3, singled and walked. Now runners at first and second with 1 out. Nunez will, no, you don't bunt with Evans. His bunt rating is a 1. Runners at first and second. Infield halfway. Nunez will now pitch to Dewey. Dewey, can he do it? Can Dewey do it? We'll find out. Strat rule is an 18. Nothing happening. And plus the bunt did not come up. So no, I can't do it because that's not what the strat rule allowed me to do. Nunez will pitch to Evans. Pitch from Nunez. 3-2 against a righty. It's a blank. Evans gets to swing. 4-2. It's a ball hit to right field. That is a 4 against the righty. That's going to be a double for Dwight Evans. It's a double. Gedman comes in to score. Marty Barrett's base running rating is a 4. If he scores, the Red Sox win. It's a 4. It's a ball hit to right field. That is Cowens on a ball hit to right. Double on a double to right field. -1 is a 3. And the right fielder is Cowens. On a 1-3, Barrett scores. 4-5, he holds. 6, someone's out. It's a 6, and the guy that's out is Barrett. Barrett's thrown out at the plate. 2 outs. But Evans does go to third on the throw, but it's a tie game. Are you kidding me? A 6-1. No, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. My bad. Hold on. It's a 6-1. No, the lead runner advances. It's a 6-2-5. I keep on forgetting that. The throw to the plate, not in time. He does score. Red Sox win. He does score. Barrett scores. On a 6-1, the lead runner advances, ball caught off, and the trailing runner is out. So Evans is thrown out, but it doesn't matter. He scores. Red Sox win the game 4-3. Unbelievable win. Dewey Evans, a 2 RBI double. Marty Barrett scores. 4-3, Red Sox win. We got game 3 tomorrow. Upon further review, that is a score. Actually, the lead runner would have been caught off on a 6-2-5. Barrett on a 6-2-5. Barrett would have scored. Would have been out on a 6-2-5. He would on a 6-2-5. Barrett would have been out on a 6. If this white die was a 2 or 5, he would have been out. But no, a 6-1, he does score. Barrett comes in. Red Sox win it 4-3 in the bottom of the 9th. Stadium cheers. Yay! And the Mariners can't believe it. Two runs on 3 hits. In the bottom of the 9th inning, Magic strikes again. Red Sox beat the Mariners 4-3. Game 3, American League Wild Card Series tomorrow morning. Incredible win. Another instant RJL 518 classic. Two singles and a double, and the 2 RBI double by Dewey Evans gets it in for the Red Sox. They win it 4-3. Final line score coming up, and a very happy Beantown right now. And Jackie Gutierrez is off the hook. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. Steve Crawford gets the win, and Ed Nunez takes the loss. Dwight Evans, a 2 RBI double to win the game in the bottom of the 9th for the Red Sox. 4-3, we will have 2 game 3s for all the marbles tomorrow. Mariners, Red Sox in the morning, Reds, Astros at night. What an incredible finish here at RJL 518. And the Red Sox do not go quietly into the night. There will be game 3. Whew, I forgot a 6-1. He's safe. I got to remember that sometimes. I thought he'd be out, but no, 6-1, lead runner advances. The trailing runner's thrown out, so obviously I follow that rule even though the run was to try to get Barrett, but it doesn't matter. I'll follow the rule of the chart. Marty Barrett does come in to score. And two RBI double by Dwight Evans. And he, in my opinion, he gets player of the game for that. Yes, this is what the postseason is all about. So one game for all the marbles tomorrow to see who will play the Yankees. And a game for the National League, who will play the Dodgers. Lots of excitement coming up. What a win for the Red Sox. Salvador America, Michael Peterson, G. Puck. Let's see here, Tribe Fan 879, DJ John 4444. Let's see here, Bears Den 007, Jack Dawson, C&D Baseball TV. Thank you for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. I do think this game definitely deserved that like. And please subscribe if you've not done so. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We will see you guys tomorrow. What a victory! Red Sox over the Mariners, 4-3 in ninth inning magic at Fenway. Series tied at 1. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.